everyone, Ray here from Nest Mortgage, and I hope you're all doing great out there. I wanted to get this out as we've received our first bit of positive news on the inflation front in what feels like a very long time. So for the first time in 12 months, this month's inflation numbers came in lower than last month's inflation numbers. So July inflation came in at 7.6% against June's 8.1%. And I think that's an important psychological milestone because we've been enduring these very aggressive rate hikes since March. And it's nice to see that they are having the desired effect, which is to say inflation is starting to edge downwards a little bit. Now, by no means are we out of the woods just yet, as this core inflation did tick upwards a little bit, and core inflation strips out some of the volatile measures. But the components of that inflation have shifted a little bit away from things like hard goods that were such a massive culprit of inflation last year or leading up to this, and fuel into things like services, well, hotel accommodations and airfares and restaurants and things like that are more than picking up the slack. So we're not out of the woods just yet. But as I talked about in previous videos, I think the biggest thing that the Bank of Canada is fighting right now are around those inflation expectations. And those live entirely with consumers and businesses. And so for headline inflation to tick downwards a little bit, I think gives us a little bit of solace and begins to take the pressure off the Bank of Canada. And as time goes on, we talked about inflation being a lagging indicator. We've had some pretty significant rate increases. Obviously, July's rate increase will not be reflected in July's numbers. That will be down the road. So we'll start to see those edge downwards a little bit. And also recession fears will start to grow as well as the economy begins to slow as a result of these rate increases. So my hope here is that we get a bit of a pause and a little bit of break to let these rate increases do their thing and take a little bit of the pressure off us as Canadian consumers. So, we're almost certainly in for another rate increase in September, probably one of 0.5% or more. But after that, I think all bets are off, and we'll see how these numbers come in and impact the Bank of Canada's decision to keep on going. So if you have any questions about this or how any of this impacts you and your mortgage or know anyone that could use a hand, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be happy to help. Take care out there.